Hey guys, Future Sheep here. Quick announcement. There's going to be two different versions of this video. There's going to be a long version and a short version. Please watch the version that you think is more interesting, or you'd prefer to watch. If you want to watch the short version with a bunch of editing, or the long version with very little editing, please watch that version because the future of the channel is going to go in the direction of the version that gets more views. You can find the opposite version to the one you're currently on in the description. I hope you enjoy the video and have a good day. Okay guys, Sheep here. It is time to do our Necromancer walkthrough for the multiplayer build. This is going to be a Summon Necromancer walkthrough. So first things first, start a cube. Here, infinitely expanding things. I will pull this off. So this time, we have nothing in our shared stash besides the rune removers, which cost 1 gold apiece. Don't think about them. They're just for ease, so I can save myself a few minutes. And we have socketed gear. This is also save myself a few minutes. This is all bought normally, nothing cheated, that kind of stuff. It took way too long. Best stats for superior rolls are all stats into faster run walk, into resistances for leveling. This is softcore. Just so I don't have to restart in case I die. So off we go. So for this run, we're only going to show off important things and not skip. And we're going to skip through like teleport sections and all that crap. So expect a shorter video overall. So we can't kill those early. So first goal, we need to hit 2. Got the best skill in the game for Necromancers early, and then start killing some of these things. I know it's Summoner, but like you really don't want to play Summoner until you get a couple levels. Even if by a couple levels you would mean like just literally a couple levels. Like probably 6 is when you want to swap Summoner. Earliest. A lot of that just has to do with how, like, stupid strong early Bone Spikes is. Now, I was informed that they fixed mages, but we'll see if that's true or not. There's Den. I want to drop a portal here. Also grab rings. So we are currently 6. I want that 25 strength at some point. We're gonna use none of our added gear until wait, Countess. Come back to town, check this ring. I should have picked up. Oh, I did pick up that sash, thank God. Grab some potions. Bit more than enough. There's an argument to use teeth to clear this, but yeah. That was pretty painless.
Is that enough to earn the rogue's trust?
Okay, so we finished in, grab our skill point, and head straight to Stonyfield. Oh look, waypoint. No point in searching for Arcane, we'll just find them later. Then you're gonna make your way through the underground passage. Watch out for Afflicted. They are very strong in this level, this part of the game, and you will just die if they hit you. There's Treehead. That was convenient. A unique javelin, you say? That's not what I wanted. It's our first unique, and it's awful. Got the scroll, and then we're gonna go look for a waypoint. Hey, there we go. Once you down Rakanishu, we're gonna open up Arcane. Just remember, children, real men don't read instructions. This is a joke, obviously. I'm gonna walk over here because it blinds me every time. Yep, we could have just taken that portal, couldn't we?
All that's left of proud Tristram are ghosts and ashes.
Let's grab Kane. Kill some of these rares.
Deckard Cain, if you value your
Legal
life,
Law.
leave here immediately.
It's been a pretty nice run so far, honestly. Oh man, my single target is so bad. I want to see if we get his unique drop, but it's going to take a minute. I mean, worth it. Nope. Okay, grab the leg. We'll need it later. Countess run, so we're going to reset our skills and stats. Realistically, we're just all out of vitality. 1 point bone spear, 1 point bone armor, max bone spear. Then after Countess, we'll be swapping over to skeletons. Let's figure out where Countess is. Oh, that's not that bad of a run. So I'll show off one run, and then I'll skip the next couple. Oh, preserved him. The main thing to note here is that we need about 6,000 low runes points, which sounds like a lot, but it's like 3 soul runes, which isn't that much. It's just one of those like terrifying sounding things. Oh, another head. So in here, you're definitely gonna want to come in these side rooms and pick up this gold. We're gonna need about 5 to 6k gold to get all of our socketed items. Also the chance that these chests have your socketed items. You need 2 socketed items for everything that isn't your weapon and your boot. Oh, not your weapon. Your weapon and your shield. Hell, there was 4 runes in there. Goddamn. Hey, that wasn't bad for our first run. What was that in rune points? So our first run of rune points was worth 147. It's not bad, but it was kind of a low roll. So we're just going to do a couple more runs, and we will be right back. So here's our gear after Countess. Our Countess runs, it took us 7 runs. We ended up with 29 jewels, 2 unique cores, a set core, 26,000 gold, and an extra gem that I didn't put in, so 30 gems. I thought I had a jewel. I think I threw it in the ground because I'm a stupid idiot. So first things first, we're going to put 1 point in Final Calling, 1 point in Summon Mastery, rest in the Skeleton Mages. Skeleton Mages are our main damage source here. You kind of want to put 1 point in Archers, and it's so that you can start off your Skeleton Mages, so do that. Good plan for yourself. Mages honestly do a ton of damage, so you don't have to worry about them. And the rest of the points are just going to go into... You don't really have a curse you want. You could put 1 point in lower resist, but it's just kind of eh. So I'm just going to go all into Final Calling instead. Which is to give us some really good speed on our mages. We also got Corpse Explosion because of our shield. For stats, because our gear is all plus stat gear, I suggest going into Vitality all the way. If you don't have plus stat gear, enough strength to wear your gear, and then rest into Vitality. So let's go over our gear. We're on a really bad 2 skeleton mage wand. You can get a 3. It's fine. Whatever weapon you want to wear. It doesn't matter this early. For our gloves, we're on Daylight tier 5. Our helm is Obsession tier 5. Our chest piece is Stealth. Our belt is Loyalty with 2 summon power. That is very important. Reroll loyalties until you get a 2 summon power one. Our shield is Ancient's Pledge. We got really lucky and got a 3 socket shield this early. Mod only thing you can do, by the way. For preserved heads. So that's really good. And then we went Mystery Boots, We got a really bad Iron Golem roll. You really want skeleton mages or skeleton archers. And if you can't get either of those, I suggest making a lightning boots instead later on. But I'm just going to keep trying to reroll my mystery boots for something fun. So that is it for the gear. You saw our skills were in all this. So, yep. Time to push on through the game. We're just going to skip forward probably all the way to Andariel unless something interesting happens. Oh, there's Andy. That should be fine to leave it on players 8. Oh wow, there's Andariel. Wow, there she goes. So we're making no gear changes in Act 2, so I won't really mention anything. It's a Death Spade. Wow, so good. Faster cast speed. Pretty much every time we come to town, I'm going to recheck vendors and look for higher amounts of summon skeleton mages. There's a 2 with a 1 archers, which would be kind of nice. Nope. So off to do sewers. Down here then? Here we go. Get the summons swap in. And we'll just quickly get rid of Radamant. Don't want to stand too close, by the way. That Unholy Bolt is killer. Our skill book. Well, let's, ready for the fun of Necromancer going through Maggot Lair? Let's go. Thankfully, this is what skeleton archers are for. You just throw them in front of yourself. And they'll still clear out even without like that many skill levels in them because of just our gearing. Of course, it's not as good as your mages would be if your mages were here. It's always a poisoner, I swear. I kind of hope to get a lucky, like, quick one of these. Looks like this is it. Apparently skeletons cannot hit sand maggot eggs. Interesting. Oh, I have this. Apparently corpse explosion cannot hit sand maggot eggs easily. Okay. Well. Go on to go. Thank you. That was awful. Let's not do that again. Okay, we got staff after a very, very painful time. I want all this gold. So now off to Claw Viper Temple. Okay, clear out the room and we'll call it good. I really kind of am a psychopath when playing Necromancer, aren't I?
I was beginning to enjoy the darkness.
Okay, Arcane Sanctuary time. Take your gambles, take your bets. 1 through 4, 1 through 4. I'm gonna start this way. Actually, I want to start Red Portal way. Which one is Red Portal? The other one. The last one. The one I didn't check. Okay. God, Act 2 really is a summoner's worst nightmare. Oh my god, we got it in one. Let's go! No more pain and suffering. 18 mages is a lot of damage. While we're sitting here, let's get rid of this. Yep, we did find a Cathan's ring, which is kind of nice. And then we'll just bop this. Oh, Duriel, no! How could you? Okay, it's time for our adventures in Act 3. Quick build overview. We're on pretty much the same gear. We try to roll another mystery. We hit Poison Nova, which would be really good if we were Poison Mage, and I'm going to keep these for another run through. For some other point. But yeah. So we're rolling the same stuff. We maxed our Skeleton Mages, so we're at 18. We're currently trying to max Final Calling, but I might swap to maxing... actually, wait, these things have 1,000 life each? Okay. Just kidding. I was going to max Mastery for life, but that doesn't seem necessary. Spider Caverns. Okay. So let's grab our eye and get the fuck out of here. Hey, hi. Hey, look at that. The end of the dungeon. Magical how that works. I almost forgot book. Rip. It'll break his head shield. I would like to click the book, but there are way too many spiders in here. Okay. Book acquired. Now we'll just teleport straight to sewers, right? Okay, after a relatively painful sewers, we got our heart. So now off the Trav. Okay, so Travincal. There's an N in this? I don't think I've ever pronounced the N in this.
The temple's dark power.
That was very fast. Okay, so what I like to do is while this is popping, I like to turn in all my quests. Easy money.
Feel like you're being clicked on.
Go over here, let's get rid of some of this stuff. Don't want to get rid of that. Want to empty out all this stuff. I don't really need this either. Wow, that is actually a really solid ring this early.
Greetings.
Let's clear this out a little bit. Only in normal can dolls appear in here. I don't know why that is, but it is. only mechanic. Our damage is still very solid. Ooh, unique. There he is. Fortunately, all our skeletons haven't spawned over here yet. Also, most of our skeletons are cold, so it's gonna take a moment. He's got double Mephisto's health. God. Okay. Go grab our 2 skill points and then straight to... We'll probably just go straight to Chaos Sector. I don't see a reason to do 4 just in normal. I love that waypoint. That waypoint is so nice. So there are 2 curses our mages cast on, I think it's on hit, but it might be on kill. And one of them is blind, which is super nice against long range enemies. And the other one is weaken, or unobstructed, which lets you walk through enemies. So, fun fact about unobstructed is there's a line in the code for the unobstructed that says grant XP, and you need to give it a value 1 or 0. And before this patch, it was set to 1, which you would think means give XP, but no, 1 means don't give XP. So skeleton mages that cursed enemies were not giving XP. Fun fact. But we fixed this patch, supposedly. I haven't noticed any issues. It was more an issue in Hell. There's some remodded lore for you. Athol? Yeah, I might go ahead and grab that 1 point in lower resist. Like putting our final calling down by like 1 level wouldn't matter too much. Gold. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. It's minus 30 resist all, which is actually some pretty reasonable damage increase. Oh yes, I'm sure you noticed, but curses stack in this. To an extent. 2 different kinds of curses. They're base curses that stack, and there are master curses that don't. Correct my inventory a little bit. It's one of the things I like about playing Summoner that a lot of people don't, is I can do stuff like this while I'm just sitting around. Like, I love doing inventory management while my summons do things. But a lot of people don't like stuff like that, so just, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Okay, let's go. Pretty solid performance overall so far.
Lord Diablo,
One of the Necromancer
I
skills.
have bested you.
OP. Well, it loses a mage, but like that doesn't really matter. That one mage is not gonna make the difference, make or break the bank. Okay, so rampaging to the waypoint. Let's go clear him. Now we run all the way to Anya. Woo! So once we hit 40, we're gonna respec. So first things first is you're gonna want enough strength to wear all your gear and the rest of the vitality. For skills, mages have started to fall off, so we're actually gonna go archers, final calling, 1 point amplify, 1 point summon mastery, and this other point you can kind of put in whatever. I'm going to put it in I think revive. They'll be useful to have later. Put final calling on your right click. Skeletons on your left click. For gear, we're on, well, I'm not going to actually wear these chance cards anymore. For gear, we're on Daylight, Runic Forged, Obsession, Runic Forged, Stealth Armor still. We're on a Mystery Boots. These really could be anything else, but Mystery is fine. We're on Ancient's Pledge Shield. One summoning skills does matter. Preferably in a Preserved Head or any Necromancer Shield. And then we're on Spectral Shard. This could also be a Spirit Sword or a Legion crafted weapon. We just found this, so we're using it. And then for rings, you really want resistances and cast speed. And we just found a Nogazons for our amulet. Legion crafted is probably best. So first steps first, we're going to do this on players 8 because we're psychopaths. Yep. But anyway, it's time for Baal Waves. Hopefully we get a reasonable amount of XP off this. I'm like not even gonna pay attention to what's going on. My summons will do it for me while I go check Discord. Just summoner things. Just summoner things. Get that. Probably do need to resummon my my revives. I mean, XP is fine, but we're like 42 already. A lot of times the archers will get stuck in the back and kind of just not do anything. Come on, my archers, let's go. I don't care. Let's kill the main one, please. Which is this one. And that gets us our beacon of hope, wherever it is. 1 to all skills and teleport. Beautiful, beautiful. So let's go save Anya. Okay, that's Anya saved. We'll grab our scroll and then we'll show off some cows. So show off some cows then. Of course, these cows are like 20 levels under me, so don't expect experience. I'm really here looking for jewels. I need like 1 more jewel. There we go. There's the last jewel. And with that, we are done with normal. We have some crafting to do at the start of Nightmare, and then we can just go ahead and quickly get through Nightmare. The Rogue's Bow. So I will see you in Nightmare. We're going to craft some Legion gear. So we want amulet rings. So first steps first is I need to see what we need. I think it's aims and a thul. Aims, thul, diamonds. Okay. So we need 2 aims. A thul. And 2 diamonds, but I don't have a diamond remover, apparently. Let's go ahead and grab one. My bad. And then, because I'm lazy, we're going to gamble these rings and amulets. We should have gotten them otherwise, but, you know. Apparently, I did not turn on my level thing. I definitely did, but it doesn't matter too much. Realistically, you just want these to be over level 40. So, craft 1. That is a fire, poison, resist, summon, damage, vitality. That's pretty good rolls on that one. Let's see what the other one is. This one's kind of meh. It's a lot of energy, but like nothing else. And our amulet is Paladin combat skills. Beautiful. But it is a huge damage increase for us, so we're probably going to use it anyway. It's an extra like 30-40% damage. Our resistances didn't suffer that much besides our cold resist. You could definitely replace one of these. Probably this one. It's a cold and lightning resist. I think we'll do that. We'll just play 2. Losing the faster cast rate ring does suck, but it's not a super big deal. I'm going to keep this for other builds, but yeah. So, moving on. You cannot summon. So we're going to straight to the den. The best reason to use archers, to be honest. Get our skill point. Boop. We're just obviously going into Summon Master. Then off to Rakanishu. And here's Rakanishu. We'll leave a portal here so we can come back. Could you guys please hit that one? Thank you. Oop, Dolbert. Now we're going to start Arcane. Once again, we're not going to read the instruction manual. I'm thinking I want to get to 1,000 health, and then I want to put more points into energy after that, so we can teleport a little more often.
If you value your life, leave here immediately.
Got this. This is just how Nightmare is for me. It's just a teleport bonanza. Like, we're high enough level that we don't have to think about anything until player jungle. Oh no, that's Tankraids. I thought it was Rathmas. That would have been such an insane find. Whee! Guys, could you kill this thing? Thank you. There, Adamant. Sure. Off to far ways. Boop. Hey, look, maggot lair. Wow, that was easy. Off to Claw Viper. Okay, so I do suggest farming Claw Viper until you're 50. Specifically, I suggest farming just Fang Skin for the chance to drop the Viper Magi. I'm not too worried about that. I'm already 48. I don't want to sit here too long. I might run like 1 or 2 runs. Unfortunately, I didn't get the waypoint, so I gotta go back and get that. Take your gambles, take your bets. 1 through 4, 1 through 4. I'm gonna say 2. 2 tries. One try, failure. Two tries, failure. Damn, I lost. Third time's a charm. Okay, let's show off that sweet, sweet Dario kill now. As soon as the staff decides it wants to do things. Boop. Belly stomp because the stupid things don't want to target anything. I love that he's just ignoring the summons. He knows I'm the real threat. Now in Act 3, we will stop for a bit in Flare Jungle again for XP. We can get up to 65 pretty successfully. That's the level I want to be, really. 55. Okay, we found that pretty easily. Teleport over here, grab the eye, and fuck off. And the Jade. Okay, that's why we stopped, because I was going to try to get the Jade there. Okay, we teleported straight to Flare Jungle. Get some farm here. I'm going to revise some flares, just stand in front, have a little bit extra clear. They're not ridiculously good or anything, but there's something. Realistically, I'd love to max out Summon Mastery, so I can start working on revives. Well, here's dungeon. There goes dungeon. This is at 53. Oh, Jewel. I don't think we have to try very hard. We're just going to teleport, get the archers to realign what they're attacking. That kind of stuff. We're out of here as soon as we hit 55. XP after that point is just like meh. Really want to pick these gems up in normal and nightmare because they're a lot rarer in hell. That was it for Flare Jungle. We ended at 54, which is fine. So, sewers time. Oops, almost forgot about book again. There we go, 55. Now we can truly do sewers. Well, teleport made sewers a breeze.
Greetings.
So Trav time.
Temple's dark power is
For my quest then.
What?
I got new stock in.
Free money. Auto Manifesto we go. And do 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 do. No, sometimes these archers are like really dumb, unfortunately. Just the sad truth. Wow, garbage. We might actually do Mephisto's Soulstone here. Where's Izzy? I need to survive so Izzy will fuck off. Okay, Izzy down. Okay, so return Izzy quest in, and that puts us at max summon mastery, max skeleton archers, max final calling. This is our main like damage sources. We also have 1 point amp, and the rest are going to go into revive. I would like to put them into skeletons technically, but you really need to max your revives first, because skeletons are really bad with like low amounts of points, and revives are insanely good with low amounts of points. So yeah, straight to Chaos Sanctuary. Boop. And we really did show up right at Chaos Sanctuary, didn't we? It only took me like 30 seconds to get here too, by the way. Even with the cutout. So we're 57. We need to keep our eye out for 3-socketed boots and gloves. Those are super important here. We'll need them in hell. Also 2-socket belt, but like 2-socket belt's a lot easier to get. Yep, just more under revives. They're nothing but a meat shield, but that's good enough. Once we have like 15 points in them, we can probably swap skeletons. Ooh, what is that choppiness? Okay, Diablo, what you got? 1,400 damage apiece, huh? Seems good. Oh no, I lost them. Whatever will I do? Mill break is again. Okay. So off to Shink.
Diablo, I have bested you.
You're really gonna have to let me know if you enjoyed the skip through or if you want to watch the full content. I'll probably post both this time. The VOD for the skip through and the VOD and the skip through version. Well, with these two idiots dead, let's head off to Crystalline Passage. I think I do like removing all the just huge teleporting sections that aren't like important. I should be very careful. Lancers are scary.
afternoon.
That's Anya done. And here's Ancients. On player's 8, because I can't be bothered to swap it. I didn't even bother getting revives, to be honest. Yeah, I have nothing to stand in front of them, so they just kind of run around my skeletons. Like, I don't feel like focusing them. But I also don't feel like getting whirlwinded by Talek for my entire health bar. So there's that. Okay, Baal time. I wish they wouldn't run away so far away from where I summon them at. No pick. About time we can start picking up charms, looking for nice resistance ones. Might need them in hell a bit. I can't believe you can't pick up gold with no pickup. It's so really annoying. I forgot that was iced coffee for a second. Went, God damn, that's cold. Definitely progressing pretty fast. We really want 11 more levels. Because you want to raise skeletons plus still the 1 point revive. It might take us a second to kill Lister. Especially if our archers don't decide to focus anything. That's the one thing I will say against archers is sometimes they just get dumb. The damage is still really good. We'll be doing Hell in Players 1. Simply for ease. Obviously, in certain sections we'll pump it up a little bit. Mostly Player 1. I'll have to do cows now. You can do cows until like 75. Easily. I'm just going to be there looking for some jewels and stuff like that to reroll my rings, that kind of crap. So, let's do some cows. Oh, charms are also really good from cows. If we can find some plus summoner power, some plus summon charms, oh my god. Let's not teleport directly into the cows. Also, we have access to Crypt Explosion, which is really good here. Ooh, let's not lag like that. Okay, we also need 3 socketed gloves and boots. And a chest piece. Chest piece acquired. Garbage charm. Belt also acquired. We can find a better one, but that one's fine for now. If I was planning on playing this character for a long period of time, I probably would find a slightly better belt, like a plus stat or a resistance one. So I'm probably planning on doing this run as archers, and I'll do the next one as mages just to test it for shits and gold. I might actually keep these boots. I might swap to a more defensive setup for hell. Gothic plate 3-socketed. Ooh, it's 4-socketed. I might keep that. I fucking love the look of Gothic plate in Necromancer. Look at this. It's so sweet looking. Light plate isn't bad either, but like Gothic plate, king. So not really much of a gear update. We're still on the same stuff. We're on the spectral blade we found. This could be a spirit sword. It wouldn't make any difference. We're on daylight for resistances mainly. We're on obsession for the 20% maximum life, and the resistance's summoning power is also kind of nice. We're on stealth. We will be switching this out for a smoke once we get a lum rune, but we don't have one right now. We're still on the loyalty. 2 summoning power is hard to get rid of. We switched our boots to lightning for the 50 lightning resistance. The most likely thing to kill us in normal is probably Misshapen. And if Misshapen hit us, we're just going to die without these, so we had to switch over. We're still in our Ancient's Pledge. +1 skill is really hard to get rid of as well. Also, all res and max res, really good stats. We crafted a slightly better ring, or this is an amulet. A slightly better amulet. We're still on the same really mediocre ring, and we're on this ring that Akara gave us in Act 1. I do have a really nice ring to swap over to, but this requires 78 and I'm not there yet. So off the Den of Evil, let's get this done with. Hi Madeline, I'm doing okay. Oop. Quick thing before I forget. We've also swapped over to both mages and archers. We don't have any melees anymore. I wanted more damage, and this is the best way to do it with Final Calling. So we're just not maxing out Summoning Mastery. Anyway, that's Den Quest done. So off to Cold Plains for us. We'll save Kane, the usual shittery. Who needs to read instructions? I almost got it right in the 17th try. Arcane. Mud Griswold for all he's worth. He's immune to poison, immune to physical. That's fine, because I do all damage types. Slowly. Nothing of use. Oop, jewel. Okay, Bert's leg. Okay, that taken care of. IO is not good enough. So we're gonna do a couple Countess runs, I guess. It's fine. I'm not particularly happy about it, but we really need that smoke chest piece. I've opted to keep a 31 life Grand Charm in my inventory, just slightly better. Get rid of our smoke for a 60 res chest piece. That brings us to a bunch of maxes. It probably also means we don't need these lightnings as much anymore. Which means we could go back to mystery, but I don't think that's necessary that much. I'll probably just keep the lightnings on. Our resistances are fine. So off to Andariel. Oh, we did manage to get a key. All our runs. Yeah. Nothing else to do besides Andariel. Yep. Oop. Yeah, who needs the waypoint? Let's just get Andariel done with. 3 more levels on Summon Master to go. That clear's not that bad. Polished wand? What do? Oh, is this suicide branch? No, it's not. It's 2 necromancer skills.
Back to the hell that's
Slightly less faster cast speed, but does like that matter? Like how much less are we talking about? 1 frame less.
Hello.
It comes with lower resistance and O skill. It's kind of bad. It's kind of bad. I'm trying to talk myself into it and I can't even do it. Act 2 time. Radamant time. I want to telestomp Radamant, but that's such a bad idea. I'm sitting in the back like a good little boy. I couldn't help myself. 1 more book of skill. 18.
What a waste of
Oh, I've been sitting here for so long. Health bar? Who needs one of those? Here's item number 1. And a lag spike. Yep. And there's amulet. Oh, the race went out. Vipers aren't bad resummons. In there. Half my summons were just sitting back there doing nothing. Why damage low? Okay, 1 through 4, 1 through 4. Pick your number. I'm gonna go with 2. I'm feeling a 2. I accept a 1 though. 1 would be okay with me. Nope, not 1. Not 2 either. How about we go with not 4? I'd accept not 4. Not 4 it is. Arrows on you bastard, drop items. Arrows over here. Yep. My angling was a little off, but like not that bad. Oh wow, that was ooh, that was some teleporting right there. I do want some revives for this. I don't have an extra skeleton. Oh, door. I'm trying to revive these snakes, like that's the thing I can do. Did you need some Twisted Essences of Suffering? I got 2. 1 mana. It's actually a really good small term. I don't need it though, so I'm just gonna throw it on the ground, but you should keep those. I don't really play softcore, and I don't have like hard plans to play softcore, so I'm not keeping most of the items I'm finding.
let loose upon the world.
Found it. Ooh, I almost logged there. I debated it. That was spooky. Now playing like a dipshit is finally catching up to me. And do I really have to fight my way through all this? God damn it. That is a very good item, but like the defense is so shit on it. But like Necromancer's not really gonna stack defense anyway, right? Good point, good point. There's so many maggots, what the fuck? You know what? Fuck you. And you two. Fucking poison bastards. And you. And you. And you. It's just like never-ending numbers of fucking summons from these maggots. Holy crap. There, got it. I collected. Get the fuck out of here. He was middle. I remembered the book this time. It only took me 3 attempts. These skeletons do such jack shit damage. Fuck is a great mall. Steel driver. Wow. Emptying out this inventory. I don't think I actually want to keep that. Okay, time for Trav. Wow. We do a ton of damage. Like, holy crap. As per usual, let's go turn our quests in. Well, I found Durance pretty fast, but the waypoint was off in Narnia. I actually do want to do the quest this time. Oh, found him. I cannot tell what is going on in this clusterfuck right here. I'm going to assume my guys are winning. Apparently they were. I forgot to mention something very important. You can go into Hell Mephisto and farm for Mephisto essences. You can farm pretty much your endgame gear. Your endgame gear for this build is very simple. For the belt, you're going to want a tier 5 amity. This is 5 high points. Super easy to get. The rolls don't really matter that much to you. You want 5 mastery, but if you don't get it, that's fine. Okay. For boots and gloves, you're going to have Nature's Kingdoms. So that's 3 of your pieces right there. You want 3 summoning power. Just keep going until you get it. So that's 3 of your endgame pieces right there. Belt, boots, gloves. Then you're going to go for your torso, which is a bone torso. You're going to up this to tier 5, which is about, I believe it's 4 high rune points or something like that to do such a thing. So for the cost of, like, I think it's 11 high runes, you get pretty much what's your half of your in-game gear. Then supplement that with safety crafted rings and amulets until you can get a Shaco. And grab yourself a nice Legion crafted wand until you can get a Mathiel's Touch, and that's your in-game gear. I'll go over actual in-game gear at the end of this video. If you want to see that, there's probably a link in the description. But for now, we're going to go do Hellforge. Summons, protect me. Something good, please. Something good, please. Something good, please. I'm Maul. I mean, okay. My suggestion is that you're not strong enough for trials. When you finish this run, just farm a bunch of Chaos Sanctuary. Almost every item you need can be found in here. You want a Bone Zone as your shield, and you want a Mathiel's Touch as your weapon, and they're both found in here, and so is Shaco, which is a pretty top-tier hat for us. It's probably the only build in ReMoDDeD where you're, like, actively looking for a Shaco. Because of how good flat health is on a Necromancer. Because, to be honest, your health amounts just suck. As you see, your ability to clear this is pretty easy. You're really not going to struggle. Of course, this is players 1, but even then. I didn't realize, like, all my skeletons died. Atticus. They're actually pretty rare. We might finish this before 9 o'clock. Let's go. Maybe. Yeah, my go-to farm for Necromancer is definitely like Pendleskin into Chaos Sanctuary, then hit Mephisto up real fast at the end of it. Legal off. That's usually my farm. You want longer farms as Necromancer because of summons and all that. Obviously, like, if you can do trials, farm trials instead. If you're in the single player build, farm maps. Maps are super important. And super good. Terra zones into maps. Unfortunately, this is the multiplayer build, which does not have terror zones. Not that that really matters that much.
Not even death can save you from me.
Turbo!
Lord Diablo,
Get my potions before I
bested
teleport
you.
over. You know the drill. Let's go do Shank. I do want these. Looking for a good one of these for, not Necromancer. Okay. Shank, grab Etlich. I'm also using this time to check what the spawns are, so they're Etlich guys, archers, and Ooters. Those are pretty safe to teleport through, to be honest. I'm pretty much sure that I'm gonna reset on Lancers. I cannot teleport through Lancers.
Aye. Good afternoon.
Take out these, this. Another important revive for no reason. Harpies, ghosts, snakes, sure. The only thing I'm scared of is Lancers and my own stupidity. My own stupidity almost got me there, don't worry. It's the ghosts. The ghosts are making it really hard to clear. Unlike in retail, Amp doesn't just like completely kill Fizz immunes. It makes them a little squishier, but not enough to do it by itself. You need something else alongside Amp.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go. Finish this up now. Ancients into Baal. Let's go. We did do some teleporting through some Lancers as it was spooky. Don't ask me about it. One down. Two down. Three down. Points in another skill that doesn't matter. Let's get this off of us. I don't think we've changed gear like since normal, besides like we've crafted a little bit better jewelry, and then we grabbed lightning boots. I think that was it. Like actually it. Then we got the spectral shard as a drop. Oh, we swapped to a smoke. My bad. I lied. Do I want to live somewhere? No. Honestly, very solid. Usually the downside of Necromancer is just being squish. And we didn't have a problem with that, really. I need to resummon my revive so we have them for Baal. But this is almost the end of the Necromancer walkthrough, guys. It's pretty much just pick a summon you like and use it. I prefer archers plus regular skeletons with a little bit of revive splashed in. I think mages are the hardest to scale, so those are the ones I'd probably steer clear of, besides early game where they're very, very strong. And that was it for Baal waves. Let's finish Baal up, and then we're going to show off the endgame stuff.
So this is what the angels got.
Oh, I lost a couple skeletons, so my damage is a little bit lower. Stand over here so it's Baal's whining isn't as loud. Wow, a giant thresher. And that is it for our walkthrough. Now let's head over to our hardcore character that's actually a fully fledged summoner, and let me show that off. Okay, so here's my my hardcore summoner. We're level 93. For stat points, you're just all into enough strength to wear your gear, all into vitality. Necromancers can't bother with block. We're at max summon skeletons, max archers, max final calling, max summon mastery, and we're max revive. Rest of your points all go into amp. There's not that many extra points, but that's where they go. You can also choose to go a little bit into I guess I have a little bit of bone prison off of my item and a little bit of bone armor. They're off the Methiel's touch and bone zone. For gear, this is the multiplayer build, so we'll have conviction and chance. Just note that. If you're on single player build, replace those with summon power, probably. So for gear, we're on Mathiel's touch. You want this for the summon mastery, the summon skills, the necro skills, and the summon power. Really good, almost irreplaceable. You'd replace this with a perfectly rolled Legion item, and that's about it. And that's questionable. For gloves, we're on Nature's Kingdom with we're supposed to be +3 summoning power. We don't have +3 summoning power. We're a little lazy. It actually doesn't get us another big summon, which I'll talk about in a minute. We're on damage reduction to rings because this is hardcore, so we want safety crafts. Same thing with our amulet. We're on Shaco. If I had sockets, they'd all be socketed with extra like damage reduction and stuff like that. We're on Bone, Conviction Aura Enchant. I think our Shaco's also Conviction Aura Enchant. You want exactly level 20 Conviction because the stats of Conviction double at 20 and they only get worse from there. We mainly pick this for the extra resistances and +3 skills. It's very hard to beat this on a Necromancer for any build. Besides Poison, who uses a specific set chest piece. We're on Amnesty, 2 summon power, 5 summon mastery, hard to beat with the other summon stats. We're on Nature's Kingdom boots. We got +3 roll in this one. We got lucky. These should be enhanced with summon power. But I was considering going physical resistance on my own gear because this is the multiplayer build, so that I didn't have to deal with it on my mercenary and have to keep that bastard alive. Sorry, my throat was starting to bother me. Our shield is Bone Zone, +3 summoning skills, +2 summon power. Has others, like it has Bone Prison and Bone Armor, which are really good stats for us because we don't get those for free, because we can get them for free now. We socket it with Unrooms to max our resistances. For we're on summon Skillers, Torch, Annie. Unholy Commander gives us a giant skeleton. You can see him here. He eats up 10 of your regular skeletons to give you a big boy that does 10 times the damage. As you can see, his stats are kind of insane with 50,000 life. So yeah, we use him instead of regular skeletons. We're also on a Blank Talents with Conviction Aura just to get that last little bit, and damage reduction and magic damage reduction. This is Torment level 11 Trials, which is the 3rd tier. I wanted to show off something like I could do that wouldn't require me to think too hard, but also was really hard. I'm going to put it up to players 8, and I'm going to put it over here on players 8. This is hardcore, so I hope it don't rip. Yeah. As you can see, like, it's just a very strong build. Just rips through. I will say that currently this build cannot do trial bosses. That's because I haven't set it up properly for that without the paladin support. But even then, it's kind of doable. All of our damage is really in the Chosen. Everything else is kind of just there. As you see, we just kind of melt everything. So general show off, I'm not going to do a full trial run. I was just going to teleport around and do some small clearing. I think I do want to request that the knockback be removed from bone spikes. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, that was a quick show off of the in-game build. Your main game plan is keep your bone armor up, stand back in the corner, and throw archers forward. Works even up to level 25, which I've taken this character to 21, but a barb almost one-shot me and I quick exited. So yeah. Just Necromancer things. I have 2k health on a character that has 50,000 kills. We're not doing great. I do have a bow stick on the back. I just didn't want to do it for the showcase because it makes me lose a skeleton. I didn't feel like resummoning it. I'll show off my mercenary and then we're done. I forgot about him. My mercenary is on King's Grace. This is the only thing that matters on him. We throw a malice on him just for the open wounds. We need it for boss testing. I would probably just try to stack as much physical conviction as possible. I'm talking like 60-ish. You also have to have disarm on your mercenary as a chance so that you can break resistances of trial bosses. This puts the trial bosses about to 62 physical damage reduction, which isn't great, but it's something. And that's with the level 20 conviction. If we had a level 60, we'd probably do a lot better. None of his other gear matters. Just put anything on him that'll keep him alive. We're on Strength Unleashed, Envy, Willems, Tierhaunch, Gillems. Like, this mercenary is, like, half-assed as fuck, to be honest. So that's it for this build. That's it for the walkthrough, and I will see you guys for the next one.